He took the point and a 5 or 10 second close. I'm gonna score the round even.
Bobby, that's probably right.
So 1 point deducted from Azumah Nelson for a low blow in round 9. We thought rather unfairly. More moisture and ice in the corner of Nelson as we enter round number 10 momentarily. Mitch Halpern doing some housekeeping. Azumah Nelson with his championship on the line.
It's not out of distance mathematically if we're right. Apparently, this is such a close fight that these referees are going to score it any way they want to. But, I mean, these judges, we've had some experience here.
As of recent time, you can be on the floor and get an even round. I don't know. Las Vegas is getting to be a scary place.
Well, that was a scary point deduction.
Always an adventure when we come here.
I was just about to say that Mitch Halpern has done a pretty good job staying out of everybody's way, and all of a sudden he commits out.
Left hand by Nelson, but again, Leija staying right in there.
There was a good right hand to the body right before that, too, but Leija showing you his chin is just as good.
Now, Leija has really shown good chin here. He's shown everything. Good boxing, good chin, aggressiveness. He's got all the goods of a champion.
He has pretty much dictated the tempo, controlled the pace. Excellent ring generalship.
You can see them there. There was a big thought process going on.
Yeah, Azumah better get started here.
Keep in mind, 35-year-old Azumah Nelson, the longest current reigning champion in the world. And the chance of Leija urging the challenger on. Of course, the big Cinco de Mayo weekend, many Hispanics on hand, getting behind Jesse James Leija out of San Antonio, Texas.
They're here to see Chavez, of course, but as long as they're here, they're for their blood. That's Leija, and he's certainly giving them a good fight for their money.
Azumah Nelson knocked down 120 in a round 2. Leija cut 110 in a round 4, a deep cut around the left eye, and a 1 point deduction from Nelson for a low blow in round 9.
Now here's a round where anybody could steal it at the end if they get hungry. They've just been doing next to nothing, both of them resting. Now here's a round where if Azumah gets, oh come on, another one of those.
I'll tell you, the point that they took away, Nelson threw a right hand that was blocked, and his hand just slid down along his thigh. Didn't even hit him in the low region.
Exactly. I bet this guy, when he sees the replay, is going to feel sorry. Now see, that hit glove. That hit glove and hit nothing.
The crowd reacting, they did not see that.
You know, sometimes, too, when the glove is laying on your cheek or your chin like that, there is some impact felt, and it's not all that minimal.
Right hand by Leija, solidly connecting.
He should have stayed there and done some work, because this round is up in the air, and he could have taken it with that.
Final seconds of the 10th round.
Let's keep it up for Leija, but he's warned him already.
We headed to the championship rounds now.
You got 2 rounds for knockout of the man. You got 2 rounds for knockout of the man. Do it, Azumah. Do it. Do it, Azumah.
Yes. The 26 minutes more time. 2 more minutes.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Azumah. 6 more minutes.
Don't give me no shot. You're the new champion of the world. Don't give me no shot.
Don't let him go now.
Keep him busy. Come on, Jimmy. You can do it, baby.
Okay.
It's right there, Jimmy. It's right there. Come on, son.
Where's the mouthpiece? Yeah, fight back with him. Fight back with him. Okay. Back it.
Don't get careless. Don't
Keep your hands. Move around, but fight, okay? Like a whip plan.
No te metas ahí, coño.
Give me Vaseline on the dice.
No te preocupes lo que es tu match.
Okay?
The translation is 4 guys saying the same thing. You already got the championship. Don't get careless. Keep moving around a lot. That's basically what all that cacophonies ended up saying. There's 4 guys talking at the same time. In the midst of all that, Leija said, "Where's my mouthpiece?"
Nelson comes out winging, but counter-punching is Leija.
I'll tell you what, he hurt Jesse a little bit, but look at Jesse. He's got the fortitude it takes to back off a champion as great as Azumah Nelson, so he can do what he has to do.
The pace frantic to open up the 11th round.
A lot of desperation for Azumah, because they've told him he's blowing this, he's blowing it big, and he's got to have a knockout. So there's a great deal of anxiety on the part of Nelson, his children are here for the first time ever to watch their father fight, and her father apparently is losing this fight.
Well, I'll tell you, Jesse's corner, 4 guys screaming at one time. I would hate that.
Oh, God, isn't that?
Don Con Miguel Diaz with the Newt Rockney speech in the face of Leija. Jose Buffalo Martin urging Nelson on in the other corner.
And you must pay very, very close attention to these 2 rounds, because these are the 2 that could decide this. If this is at all close on anybody's scorecards, this is where it goes.
And heaven knows we've seen it before.
Oh, many times. And also, remember, Azumah Nelson is a beloved champion. Beloved. Very few people dislike him, so it's hard to give him those marginal rounds, although this kid has earned every last little bit he's got.
Well, I'll tell you, as far as I'm concerned, Azumah's got to knock him out in these championship rounds, or he will lose his title.
He's not fighting like he means to. He's not fighting like he has to, Bobby.
It could be left in the hands of Kamel Youssef of Egypt, Jojo Guerra of Mexico, and Jerry Roth of Las Vegas, the 3 judges.
Jerry Roth being the guy that made that knockdown an even round in the Mora Holyfield fight the other day. To the astounding of anybody that knows anything about boxing.
So keep that in the back of your mind.
Oh, but he is a very good judge. Jerry Roth is one of the
I've got enough to think about already.
Yeah.
And so does Azumah Nelson.
A lot of people are going to say tomorrow morning in the papers and in the press, maybe even tonight, that if Leija wins this title fight, that, well, Azumah just got too old, but that would be doing a serious injustice to this young man who's fought a tremendous fight.
He has that, Bobby.
You can take nothing away from Jesse James Leija. Brilliant tactical performance here against the champion.
And at the risk of assuming something, this could be the last we see of Azumah Nelson if he loses today. A very prideful man, and a man who's financially very secure in Africa and doesn't need to fight anymore.
What it might do is set up another revenge or repeat card.
Bobby, you're from New Jersey. You're always thinking of these angles.
Nelson is an entrepreneur. He owns a distillery, a very successful, thriving one back in Africa. Missed there at the bell.
Hace falta ser estúpidos, ¿eh? ¿Ah? Agua.